Yo, YouTube, man. It's your boy Chris, one half of the Chris and Chris show, man. Don't mind the chair, man. But this weekend that passed, we had young welterweight, interim WBO champion Vergil Ortiz, who was 18-0, now 19-0 with 19 KO, stopped all of his opponents. This is the farthest he went so far. He fought Mckinson, skilled fighter, but I'm just call it what it is. The dude was a muffin man. The dude had 2 knockouts. The dude was a muffin man. Had the skill, he was just a muffin man. Had no power. 2 knockouts in 20 fights. I'm sorry, you're not hurting my grandmother with that power. I'm sorry, it is what it is. I try to be respectful of boxers because it is a hard sport. The conditioning, just to make it a boxing, just to be a pro, you gotta respect it. But let's be real, he wasn't offensively, especially with the power, physically, he didn't have it, to keep Vergil Ortiz off him. But this video to me is more about the flaws in Vergil Ortiz's game, because I'm a fan, but like I said, I'm just be real. The flaws in his game are real bad. He doesn't know how to cut off the ring. People are like, oh, he was in front of him. You can cut off the ring. And there's a thing with just following your opponent around the ring all night. He was just following him. He wasn't cutting off the ring. He just followed him with a high guard all night. He was just following him. Relies on the power way too much. He wasn't setting up anything. He was just loading up on shots. He would just load up on the body, load up to the head. He would just throw haymakers. He's not setting up, he's not setting up anything with a jab. He's not, changing the eye level. He comes in reckless with his chin out. He's not moving his head laterally. He's in a division where he can get caught. It's just, this guy was definitely not the guy that was gonna, even if he caught him, because he was catching him clean, it just wasn't doing nothing. Let's just be realistic. And then the obviously thing, cement feet. The dude got cement feet. The dude can't move. He's only gonna come forward. Like I said, he's not even cutting off the ring. He's just coming forward with a high guard, and he's just loading up on shots. Seems to be off balance sometimes, but he's reckless. He's reckless. He has a lot of work to do, and I'm gonna be real. I don't think he beats a lot of the rising welterweights, man. Honestly, my money's on Jaron Ennis. Y'all don't know who he is. Go look him up. Next hottest thing out in the welterweight division, but he's definitely not beating a Jaron Ennis just based off athleticism and ring IQ. Keith Thurman, that'll be a good test for him. Keith Thurman is, weak to the body, and he does like to go to the body, but it still is a good chance because Keith Thurman is still betterly skilled than Vergil Ortiz Jr. I even see a guy like Dennis Ugas giving him problems just due to the fact his, coming in the reckless and then the bad footwork. Not setting anything up, but like I said, he's still young. But I looked at this fight wasn't really looking at his opponent, mostly looked at the holes in his game and see what he has to do. And the fact that he's in the welterweight division is just basically the second base division after heavyweight. So he has a lot of work to do. Them and Golden Boy. I feel like they're holding him a little too long. Like, I feel like you got to throw him to the wolves already, because he's just relying on the power, and he's bound to get caught any day. And when you rely on that power and you don't have anything else to your arsenal, he's just, like I said, he's just walking guys down. He's not even walking guys, he's just following guys around the ring. And he hasn't really met an opponent that respected his power. Maybe Kyle Velasquez a little bit because they traded, but he's just, to me, that shows he's just susceptible to trade with anybody. That if anybody with skill and a decent amount of, or at least respectable power that'll make him think, can give him fits. So I'm in the middle, not too sold on him. Like I said, I wouldn't go crazy over him. I'm not too sold on him. He's good, but I'm just not sold too much on him. He's good, he's right there. He has a lot of improvement to do. The conversation may change in a year. In a year now we might be having a different conversation. But me personally, I just don't feel that he's the goods right now. It is what it is. He's too reckless, going in with a high guard, his chin out, no footwork. He just hasn't had a real test. Let's see if he gets a real test. But this is all I got for you. I just want to keep the message light, keep it tight, man. Hit the thumb, don't be a bum, man. Chris, one half of the Chris and Chris show. Peace. Y'all be good.